Hi guys, welcome to new video. So today we'll take a look at the build order for the rush strategy for Empire faction. And this is of course the first rush build order that I'm gonna show you. Once again, we are on the dark side forest map, playing against hard AI, of course random, so let's just start it. This build order is pretty similar, or basically almost the same as the start of the balanced strategy build order. So I will just walk you through it really quickly. Once again, everything to gold. We are making 3 peasants. At 200 gold we will build a barracks, then a farm, second barracks, second farm, and basically just produce swordsmen. The only difference is that then we won't be upgrading our town hall or going for any other different buildings. Basically the only thing that we'll be doing is just making third barracks and just making more and more swordsmen. With this strategy you also have the option to actually kinda make your base somewhere in the front, maybe make the third barracks in the middle of the map or somewhere else, or even the second ones. Yeah, you can just really play with this, but overall you are just spamming as many swordsmen as you can, trying to push your enemy really soon. Of course it's a rush, so this is how it works. It's really effective against some strategies, but usually you just want to add at least priests. It is possible, I also wrote it in the Excel file for this strategy, that you can add priests to this strategy, but you are kinda transferring to the mid game, let's say, if you add priests, and it probably means that you kinda failed to push with the rush successfully. So you usually don't want to do that. You want to win before you get to anything that could add priests. But if it happens, you can definitely add them. It's gonna make the army much stronger, but overall you should be able to win way before that. Yeah, so even now I'm making the second barracks a little bit more in the front than I was doing with the balanced strategy, and there is a difference. You don't make anything for gems. You don't need gems in this strategy. We are not making anything for gems. Of course, if you make blacksmith and go for pikemen or elf rangers for some reason, then you of course can start getting some gems, but you should not need that, so we are not gonna do that right now. You can either return both of the peasants that are building to gold, or you can just send one of them to scout, which I'm gonna do now. Doesn't really matter, but it's good with the rush strategy, so you know where your enemy is a little bit sooner. That can help you a little bit, definitely, for sure. Yeah, and of course you want 10 on gold and 3 on wood, which is the baseline. We are making the second farm after we finish the second barracks. I was a little bit late with the second barracks, but hopefully it won't be too big of a problem. I'm sending my swordsman here. Right now I don't have gold. Probably messed up here a little bit the timing, but it's fine. Trying to scout everything. Seems like he is probably in this area, so let's just keep sending. It's a beast, okay, we can deal with that. The problem is that AI will probably build a totem really soon. He's going for Dark Archer, but also made a warrior, so we won't see wyverns from him. I'll try to go in the back, but he will definitely find me there. Against the real player you could try to build a tower there, but that's not gonna work here. And now we are just producing more swordsmen. As I said, I probably won't be able to build anything, but let's at least keep making more farms. We can just use the wood peasants for that, because we don't need any more wood. Just for farms and one more barracks. But the main thing is to not interrupt your swordsman production. Now I don't have too many swordsmen there at once, so I need to retreat a little bit. Make sure I'm producing all the time. We can try to build a tower here, but I'm pretty sure that AI will stop me, because he can always see what you are doing, so this is something you will do against the real player. I think he will stop this, but maybe if I harass him with my swordsman, he will rather stay here, but yeah, he's already there, just hitting me with his minion. Definitely not gonna let me finish this. I'll try to at least escape with the peasant, so I can use him for building the third barracks somewhere in the front, but I'm not sure if I will be successful with that either. We have enough population, so don't need to worry about anything, just spamming more swordsmen, and you want to harass him. That should be doable. I think he shouldn't be able to push me back now, so I can just build the barracks here. We are 5 against 3, which is not ideal, but if we can surround one of his warriors, I'm actually messing up here hard. Yeah, this was played really poorly from my side. I was able to kill one. Okay, this is really bad because now he's going to push me back and I'm gonna lose this peasant and not gonna finish these barracks. This is definitely not how we want to play this. I should have built the barracks in the back more. But hopefully it will be fine. Actually, I don't wanna lose my gold.
Good idea.
Let's get one peasant from wood. Probably don't even need 3 on wood right now. Let's just keep pushing. Now he doesn't have borons here, so I'm getting ton of value from this fight. Just trying to make sure I don't lose anything. And actually, if he didn't destroy this, I can just go finish it. Of course, if he destroyed it, I would just build a new barracks somewhere else, but if he didn't, we are still fine. And if you keep fighting, you will probably lose some swordsmen from time to time. And that means that you will free up some population, so you probably don't even need to spend extra resources on more farms, which is always nice. You just keep pushing, making sure that he's not killing anything. And I think this will be fine. Of course, this is not gonna look like this in a real match. He will probably have his base closed and he will need to push a little bit differently, but that's the risk of this strategy. Of course, we have different maps with maybe more entrances to one town or not an entrance at all. I would like to stop this totem. I would need to build this minion, which is gonna be quite hard. But I'm willing to sacrifice some swordsmen to finish it. Yeah, now I was not producing for a while. That was definitely a mistake. Hopefully he doesn't kill any swordsman. Let's make farm. And once we finish this, we will have a really fast income of new swordsmen. I could also make a tower here to protect my barracks, but that's fine. Yeah, I have 3 almost killed swordsmen. It would be nice to retreat with them and maybe make the temple and produce priests even here. Because if you have temple in attack, you will have ton of value from that, but I mean, we can still play it like this. He's sacrificing some units for some extra healing. Yeah, he killed the injured swordsman, but should be fine. There is one warrior that is doing a ton of damage to me. So let's retreat a little bit. And as I said, we will just build a tower here to protect the barracks, but at this point it should not really matter anymore. At least I'm freeing up my population and I don't need to spend more resources on farms, as I said. Everything is good for something. And he's not mining right now, so this is totally fine. I should have built the tower a little bit in the front, but this is also okay. Yeah, maybe even with 1 peasant on wood you would be fine. You just need buildings in the beginning and then you can use the peasants from the wood to build in the front like this. And now we just finish him. So yeah, this was really quick, but that is how the rush strategies work and how it should look like. As I said, it's not gonna work if the enemy is really prepared for this. If he immediately goes for a totem and he has a closed base, you have no chance. Yeah, if he's a beast, if he goes for immediate totem, you might be able to do something with Fallen because you have pike damage, and if he just blocks the path there with Boron, you will probably be able to get through him, but Heistingers die super quickly to totems, so that's another disadvantage. Yeah, of course we are going to try with all the races. I think with Empire is probably the best, because you can really effectively build towers in the front and also barracks. With Fallen it's really difficult, you just need to build a deformer there first, and that's not ideal. But Heistingers are really good for pushing against Borons and those kind of units that take more damage from you. Also Harvesters take more damage from Pike. Yeah, but here I also get auras, which is really good, so overall I think Empire is best for it. It will be probably the hardest with Beast, because there you actually need to... you need to of course make warriors, and we are not really supporting them with witches and Borons, because here we also didn't use any priests. So that will make them really vulnerable. Of course they are really strong, but I don't think that's enough, so that might be often a problem, but you can still pull the rush off with any of the races. If the enemy is not prepared for it, they didn't make a tower, or they don't even have a closed base, you'll be really easily able to actually rush them. So it's not a problem. As you can see, the ratio here is really good. It was basically no effort, so really easy. You can even pull it off against very hard AI, even though he's getting resources 20% faster and producing everything 20% faster and building everything, but it's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, but against hard AI that has the same income, as you saw, it was pretty easy. Of course, it also depends on the faction, but we are doing random here just to showcase you the build order, which was the main reason to show you how to actually set this up, and I think it was pretty clear. So hopefully you learned something. A really quick video, and next time we'll take a look at the build order for the beast rush strategy. So thanks for watching and take care, guys.